Well, hello everyone. This is Mohammad Badruddija, and today we are going to solve another lab from Web Security Academy from the module Business Logic Flaw. And this is a server-side vulnerability which we are covering. We already covered 4 labs. Among those 4 labs, there are, I think, 2 labs. Those labs related to authentication vulnerability module 2. So we have covered those labs in the authentication module. So if you want to cover those labs, you can go to the playlist of authentication vulnerability module and you can solve those labs from there. Before going to the lab, this warning as always for you, a disclaimer that this video and its contents are only for educational purpose and I do not support any unethical or illegal act. That's been said, let's jump to the lab. So we have already opened the web application which contains the business logic flaw or business logic vulnerability. I recommend this Portswigger Web Security Academy labs for anyone who is preparing for the web application penetration tester. So there are a lot of good materials. You can go, you can read, learn and understand about the vulnerability, how it occurs, where it could be, where you can find those vulnerabilities and how to test and how to exploit. So that's been said. In today's lab, actually, there is again a business logic flaw, but this flaw comes in because of inconsistent security control. As I mentioned earlier in the earlier labs, that business logic flaw most of the time comes into the picture when a web application actually trusts on the user input or trust on the clients. So inconsistent security control. So let's go and we will see what is the agenda for today's lab. This lab flawed logic flaws arbitrary users to access administrative functionality that should only be available to the company employees. So to solve the lab, access the admin panel and delete the Carlos account. Same like what I just mentioned before, that in this lab, the flaw is like an arbitrary user can access the administrative functionality. Okay, but there is one thing. If you go to the lab and go to the registration, here you can see if you work for Don't Wanna Cry, please use your domain like @don'twannacry.com email address, right? So it means web application is checking maybe that at the time of registration, if you pass your email with this Don't Wanna Cry domain, so it will give you the administrative functionality. If you register your user or your account without this domain, or suppose that you add a domain, you add an email like test123@gmail.com or any other email, any other domain except don'twannacry.com, so that user will be a normal user and that user cannot access the administrative functionality, right? So let's try. Test1 is the user and test1 at abcd.com, right? And the password is 123456. Hit enter. And as you can see, please check your email for your account registration link. So here the problem is because we do not have any email client for the abcd.com, so we are not going to complete the registration process because we cannot access the test1 at abcd.com email account. So for this, this lab also provided one email client. So let's click on this email client. Okay, this I already did before, so leave this email. Now here you can see we can register our account with this domain. Okay, so any email comes for this domain, we can access that email here, right? So I'm just going to copy this, go back and register one more user now. So here let's say test2 and test2 and paste the domain. So test2 at exploit and something.websecurityacademy.net. Now the password is gonna be 126. Register, and once we register, a registration link will be received on this email client. So just refresh it, and here you can see we got an email. So we can just click this link, and as you can see, account registration successful. Registration is successful. Now easily you can go to the my account and we can log in with test2 and 1 2 3 4 5 6, and as you can see, our account is created and we are logged in with this account. Now inside this account there is one feature which is update email. So if we go and update email, because this application is trusting the input which is passed by the user, right? So we can test2 at don'twannacry.com, because right now you can see we cannot access the administrative functionality. We can only access the administrative functionality if we are don't wanna cry user. So right now we are registered with this domain and we do not have any administrative functionality. So my purpose is to change my email account with don't wanna cry admin and update the email so that we will get the administrative functionality. So just hit enter, and as you can see here we got administrative panel and our email is changed, and now I am the user of don't wanna cry domain. So just click on this administrative panel and delete the Carlos account, because to complete the lab, to solve this lab, access the admin panel and delete the Carlos account. So just delete the Carlos account to solve this lab, and congratulations, you solved the lab. Fine. Although there is one thing that you can do, because here we know that there is one administration panel or admin panel with which you can access the administrative privileges. But if you don't know about the administrative panel and what is the path, here actually /admin, but in real life scenarios you don't know what is actually the administrative path. So for that, same like before, you can do few things like gobuster directory space -z-w /user share word list, and I'm gonna use dub /common.text. Fine. This is the word list I'm going to use, and specifying the URL. So space -u, and then just take this URL from here to here, because we don't know about /admin. So just copy it and paste it here. And also because this is the HTTPS site, so to avoid the SSL warning, I'm just going to put space -k, and for the number of threads I'm going to use space -t, let's say 40. Hit enter, and as we hit enter, it is going to take all the one by one all the words from the common.txt file and put it with this URL. And as you can see here, we found /admin. It means this /admin directory or path is there with this. So fine. There are many others, but no need. So that's it for this video. If you like the content, please like, subscribe and share. If you have any query, please put your query in the comment box. See you in the next video. Bye.